Welcome to this full moon report. My name is Athen, and this is for the full moon on September 8th of 2014. All right, so the full moon is in Aquarius. Now, it looks very positive. We've got a beautiful conjunction with Chiron taking place within 1 degree. We've got beautiful sextiles and trines with Pluto, which I'll talk about. And and then a little bit of a square with Mercury, which suggests letting the thinking mind take a back seat in all of this. But I'll explain all this in detail. So let's talk about Aquarius. Now, we've had the new moon in Leo. So as we've been approaching this full moon, hopefully we've been really opening that heart chakra like I've been talking about and letting that light shine. And as we get closer and closer to this full moon, we're essentially externalizing this heart of ours, and it's embodying in our outer selves, in our relationships. It's helping us express ourselves. A lot of us are being very creative at the moment, a lot of creativity coming out. But whatever it is, it's letting our light shine, letting our heart shine. And the polarity between Leo and Aquarius is that Aquarius is essentially our higher selves. And there's a lot of descriptions of Aquarius. It's about freedom, it's about service, it's about humanitarian things, all this stuff. But if you really look at the foundation of it, Aquarius is really associated with the angelic realms. Because if you look at the angels, okay, that's your higher self. Your higher self is an angel. It's supportive, it's there for you, it's listening, it's answering prayers. That's angelic. It's of service and it's of support. And it's that really high vibrating frequency that is Aquarius, right there next to Pisces, almost the very end of that Zodiac, where it's not quite source, but it's everything up to that highest dimension right before it. So it's essentially as we open our hearts, we're going to more and more come into our higher selves, come into our angelic selves and merge with that higher frequency. Now, with this conjunction in Chiron, what it's really suggesting is that it's healing. Because it's healing, isn't it, when we connect to that? And it's healing when we're supportive to others. It's healing when we really put ourselves out there and really see the unity in the collective, when we really unite with others in that way. And I think that's exactly what this full moon is going to do. Yeah, it's going to bring a lot of freedom. It's going to bring a lot of that drive and liberty and that feeling of just being able to stretch. But all that is going to heal us in the process. Now, it's also affecting our path because it's sextiling Pluto, which is in Sagittarius. Now, like I've been saying, Pluto's been restructuring our path. A lot of us, we're just letting go and having to just, understand that things happen in divine timing, that although we're co-creators, our path is shifting in a way that is for our highest good, and it may not be exactly how we see it. So it takes that surrendering and letting go. Now, with this full moon, however, what it's suggesting, because it's trining the sun, essentially it's trining our conscious selves, which means this is a time where our conscious selves are really playing a big role in this divine path that is shifting and changing. Okay, so it's really stepping into that co-creator aspect. But all in all, it's really noticing how our consciousness actually does have an effect on our path, because we may not always see it. And with Pluto there, it comes and it goes. But with this full moon, we can really see it, or really have the potential to see it. And there's a lot of opportunities there for us to see our path clearly. Now, this leads me to the last aspect here, which is Mercury squaring up to all this. This is really saying that our rational mind, and Mercury's in Virgo too, so our analytical mind, thinking and processing, needing to figure out all the details, just needs to take a back seat during this full moon. We just need to let go, let all that mind chatter subside, and just see the path for what it actually is. And because it's the full moon, it's feeling it. We just have to feel it. And it's the conscious sun, so it's seeing it without analyzing it, just observing it and seeing it in its pure presence of what it is. Now, also very beautifully, we have trines and sextiles with Saturn. And Saturn is finishing up his very long transit of Libra. And what Saturn's been showing us is maturity in relationships, but also just becoming masters of achieving harmony in our lives. You know, there's a lot of aspects in our lives. There's relationships, there's our work, our studies, our spirituality, all these things that need balance, but we're becoming so good at it. And, you know, this is when a planet is at the end of a sign like that, it means we've had a long time to experience it. And we've been, you know, in this case, becoming masters of harmony and of balance in our lives, becoming much better at it. And during this full moon, we're going to really feel that. And again, the more we open up, the more we shine, the more we're going to step into that power over our lives. Libra opposite Aries is really the power to, you know, create harmony in our lives. But yeah, guys, overall, it looks like a very positive time, very positive full moon. The more we just tap into our hearts, the more we move forward in terms of our raising our frequency up and letting our light shine out into the open for all to see, the more freedom, healing, positive changes to our path, and mastery over our lives we're going to see, feel, and experience. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for my daily, weekly, and monthly horoscopes, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.